everybody, my name is Sherry. Welcome to my stamp studio. I have an easy card for you today. It's Friday, the end of a very, very long week. Got a lot done, but it was busy. Sometimes people think the dream is working from home and being your own boss, but when you're your own boss and you have to be mean with yourself, so I'm hoping I can get this stuff finished up and maybe grab an hour. It was 80 degrees yesterday in shorts. Today it is freezing. I think it's in the 40s. I think the high is supposed to be 50, but I cannot get warm. I have maybe an hour when I get done with this before my husband gets home from work. So I'm hoping for hot tea, a book, blanket, fuzzy socks, and my cat's on the couch to start the weekend off. And then we have stuff to do for the weekend. Not busy stuff, but work around the house stuff. So the card I'm going to do today is one that we did at my in-person camp this morning. It is not with new stuff. It is with the March product of the month. So if you haven't got it yet, you have a couple more days left that you can get that. The April product of the month is a like background size die. So I will be featuring that probably the end of next month. By the time we get them and I work it into my rotation, the months are almost over. So I'm kind of giving you a little bit of heads up before the end of the month. If you do not have a catalog coming, let me know. Fabulous, 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 fabulous catalog. One of the best as far as papers and stamps that I've seen in my 30 years. I do have an unboxing. If you need a catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, then let me know. If you want to get your hands on all of the papers, then look up my Try It class. You can go to this video, which is a past Try It class project made with new stuff. This is the new Lily of the Valley. Go learn all about my class. Just my card club girls are the only ones registering right now, but it's probably a third full just from them. And regular registration open at the beginning of next week. This too is made with new stuff. But for today's super quick card, I'm going to use the Notes of Spring. It has, you can two-step it, so you can just put the shadows inside the images. I'm going to do a little bit of that, but I'm going to go late 80s retro, late 80s, early 90s with the Goose. I have no desire to bring the Goose back to my house. I had a couple of Goose trinkety things. My mom never put one on the porch. But that set is $5 if you spend $75. So we are going to start with a white card base. And then the paper that I'm using, I should have got the whole packet out, but did I mention it's the end of the week? I don't have a lot of samples. I don't have a lot of anything to show you. This is from the Square Snippets, which is a really great packet of paper. And so there's all these different squares. I've used it a lot. It's in the January mini catalog. So it gives you the option to just pick whichever snippet of the square snippet that you would like. So I'm going to use this one. Then my current obsession are these scalloped frames. This is the smaller one. You can cut out a small one or cut out a large one. And then you can, all my tools are still, I didn't carry my Stamp Camp stuff up and I have it downstairs. So all my stuff's still down there. But I can get this out with scissors. I can make it happen. So this is the small, and then you can also stamp. I have several videos up right now using this bundle. So it comes like this, and when it cuts, it gives you the oval and the frame. So we're going to use both of those. Let's start. We don't need that. Let's do our stamping. So all of the stamps came from the Notes of Spring stamp set. I'm just going to use a black pad. I'm going to do the happy birthday at the bottom. Just on my white card here. Make sure it's straight. And then let's do the Goose here on some scrap paper. This is where it was just big enough, scrap paper sitting on my desk, that I could put the frame on it. And here's... And then there are some cattails, I think they are. Something that grows along the water or in the woods, depending on which of these images you're using. And I'm just going to add 3 to my little oval here. Move that out of the way. I didn't clear very much space because I just wanted to get this done and to be finished with my work week. So it's kind of what you see is what you get as far as what's on my desk right now. So we'll just kind of stagger those. That's it for the black ink. And then I have Pretty in Pink, which I wanted to remind you is an outgoing in color, and the refills have already sold out. So if there's other colors that are outgoing from, does this have the dates on it? Of course it does not. From this family that retires in 2026, and you didn't get the refill, you need to do it soon before those are also sold out. And then I am just going to stamp a little mound of pink grass, because you know the 80s did grass in funny colors. Has a little bit of texture to it, so it's just going to give a little bit of highlight to the back. And then let's grab our goose and just a couple of watercolor pencils, two. I have the gray and I have the orange, and the orange is just for her little beak. And push them pretty hard, because you wouldn't even have to add any water or blender pen to this beak if you don't want to. If you push nice and hard, it gets a really pretty orange. And then I'm going to take the basic gray and just very lightly trace around the insides of the lines, and not everywhere, just on some. And then grab my pen, make sure that I'm not using a side that they use their orange on my goose, and then just blend this. A blender pen is pretty good about not peeling your paper. You just don't want to go over and over and over it. A little bit in your wing. And then there are no dies for this. It's just a standalone stamp set. So just grab your snips and cut out your goose. Okay, let's put this together. We're just going to take our square snippet. And here, this is a really cute card for as easy as it is. If it had a die and you didn't have to cut out that goose, you'd really be set. Now, this would be better with glue. Mine is downstairs and I don't want to wait for it to dry. So for now, I'm just going to tack it on with a little bit of seal. And my frame. And then put our center back in. You could mix and match colors with these. You could put designer series paper in the middle. This scalloped wish list set is so good. And then I have, here's the ode to the 80s. I have the balmy blue gingham ribbon. And you know, if you had a goose in the 80s, which I lived overseas, so we'll blame that on part of it. I lived in Scotland for part of it. And the other part, the first half I was in high school. The second half I wasn't in the country. But like I said, we didn't have a goose on our porch, but many, many, many people did. And they often got dressed up. And nothing looks more late 80s than some balmy blue gingham. We do have some paper that's in the new catalog. The whole suite kind of has that. Are we going to call the 80s retro now? I suppose we are, because that was a long time ago to people that were important. So you want to tie this on her neck, and you don't want this part here because it's a little bit too big, but it's the best. I mean, obviously I needed the gingham, right? It was the best option to give her a bow. But you want to make sure you don't snap her neck off by pulling this too tight. And then as you pull your knot, just try to get it so it's as small as knot as you can get it without it being too tight. I mean, if you could pull it tight, it wouldn't be an issue. See, that's kind of big, so I'm just going to kind of mess with it with my fingers to kind of get it a little bit smaller without snapping her neck off. I guess if you snap the neck, you could always glue it together on the card. And then I did attempt to try a bow the first time. It was too big. I think probably if I messed with it, but I didn't hate this. So you just want her to have like a little scarf. It's super simple. And then we'll add her with a dimensional, or probably two. Get one of these ones from the edge up here for her head. It's still too big. So this set you can buy for, like I said, for $5 if you spend $75, and you can buy it once or until it's sold out. I could have put that one a little higher. I'm going to put her down below the frame. That's not how she is on my other card, so I'll show you. On the other project, I used embellishments that I didn't know were out until after I had already put them on the card. So this time I'm using the iridescent pearls. I think these are still available. We're kind of in between catalogs, so some stuff has retired. But when you don't have it in print, it makes it really hard because you don't have something to cross off. I think I'll do 3. And I do like, I'm going to see if I can pull her up. I want her in my frame. And most of the time you can fix anything if you didn't press too hard the first time. And I am not a presser until I know that it's all the way finished. Come on, honey. Nothing like a little card surgery to end your week, right? I can feel it moving. It's about off. There we go. Look at that. You would never even know that was on there. So let's fix this. Sometimes people will say, I made your card, but it didn't look like yours. And usually that doesn't matter. You can have it look however you want. But sometimes you might want it to just be a little bit more, whatever you think is missing. So just go back and fix it, just like this one. So I'm going to add a little bit there. And then I think on my other one, maybe we go a little higher. And that means I'm going to have to add a little bit more pink at the bottom, which also got covered up. Doesn't look like I have pink. I can't really see where my card is. My original one. I was doing this from memory, which at the end of a busy week, always not the best thing. Maybe in the 80s I would have remembered. So just add a little bit more of this, and this will show. I didn't put that many on my first one, but we're doing this to be safe. It's still kind of sticky. Yes, that's much better. Now you can see that she's in something. Super easy, even with the surgery. Here's the other one. Let's use the strawberry slush. So if you have these, they look great with it. I think they're strawberry slush and pretty in pink. And this is just, it was more spread out. I have 3. I don't know. Sometimes in your head, it looks different. And when I couldn't see it, I thought you could see more of those. You really can't see a lot. It just gives a little bit of a background. But you can get this $5 through the end of April. If you didn't buy until it is sold out, if you haven't yet got it, you can get it. But it is the April selection. Everybody have a great weekend. And I will catch you back here next week with April Card Club, a couple of more sneak peeks. And I don't know what else. Other things. Have a great one. Bye.